Right, lads, gather around for a chinwag about everyone's favourite subject, sponging off the government. One group's vilified for it, their lives turned into a political football. The other lot does it with such entitlement they practically get fitted for crowns between tea and biscuits. That's right, it's time for the ultimate showdown. Members of Parliament versus folks on benefits. Now, some might say this is a ridiculous comparison. One group dedicates their lives to public service, the other, well, the less said about them, the better, right? Except, hold on a tick, because the closer you look, the more this starts to look less like a fair fight and more like a bloody massacre. And I'm not talking about the kind they enjoy on a pheasant shoot. Let's talk housing, shall we? Our hard-working MPs, bless their souls, require only the finest digs. We're talking second homes they need for work, expenses for everything down to the light bulbs, all subsidised by yours truly. Now, compare that to someone trying to survive on housing benefits. Spoiler alert, they ain't living in a mansion. More like a shoebox, and they're the ones paying rent on time. It's enough to make you wonder who's really got their priorities straight. Next up, travel. Now, I'm all for seeing the world, but these MPs, they take the proverbial biscuit. Fact-finding missions to the Caribbean? Don't mind if I do. And their travel expenses make Ryanair look like a luxury airline. Meanwhile, someone on benefits is lucky if they can afford the bus fare to visit their nan. It's almost as if the system's designed to keep some people stuck while others are off racking up those air miles. Finally, let's talk dosh. Our dedicated MPs, those paragons of fiscal responsibility, are raking it in. Six-figure salaries, expenses for everything but the kitchen sink, and pensions that'd make a FTSE 100 CEO blush. Meanwhile, folks on benefits are struggling to put food on the table, facing sanctions for the slightest infraction. They're told to tighten their belts, while some MPs couldn't find their own belts with both hands and a map. So there you have it, the great British benefits battle. And in the red corner, weighed down by hypocrisy and dripping in gravy, it's the members of Parliament. Remember that when they try to tell you who the real Scroungers are. It's enough to make you choke on your caviar or your cuppa, depending which side of this farce you're on.